We've got the blog post to talk about this glitch in the leaderboards that was silently patched, and a lot of people got higher scores than they should have, apparently. And then we've also got the Agatha event, and then no word on a Wong Blitz, but Cerebro did respond, said no Wong Blitz next week, but it will be coming. First things first, there was a glitch inside of the Morgan Le Fay event where if you use the 30% HP Scourge, whenever you sent a burner team in, which is a actual strategy to reduce the cooldowns like that, the second time that you go into the match after you've sent your burner team in there, it was dropping the HP down by 30%, and you could send in several burner teams, and you would start the match looking like this. Wow. So this was only working for the first 24 hours of the event, and then they patched it. Now, I feel like Scopely's not going to do anything about this, and there's a lot of opinions on what Scopely should do on this, and I'm at loss myself personally at how I feel like this, but I believe that a lot of people have much higher scores than they should have because they knew about this, and I also believe a lot of people did this accidentally without knowing, because this is something that happens through normal gameplay. Like, it's a completely logical strategy in this Morgan Le Fay event to run burner teams to get rid of the cooldowns. Like, I did it on every single one of my runs, and if I had this 30 HP Scourge glitch, you know, the Scourge enabled, it would have gotten easier and easier, and I would have had a much easier time getting through the event, and I could have turned more Scourges on my subsequent runs and got a better score. Now, this is not a hack. This is not a blatant cheat. This is probably what Scopely will refer to as an issue, because there's not really a way of determining intent on players on a large scale. Like, I don't know that Scopely has the means to go through tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of rosters and determine the intent of the player. Were they exploiting, or were they doing it on normal gameplay? And I don't know if that's right, but I think that's the way it is. And it's really discouraged me. This entire event has been a little bit discouraging because for me, I think the event was well thought out. I feel like a lot of people are able to unlock Morgan Le Fay the first time around, which before, like in other legendary events in the recent year, probably a lot of people were not unlocking the legendary first time. That is a good thing. I feel like she's a good character, even at 3 yellow stars, 0 red stars. I feel like the event actually had a soul and somebody intelligently designed it, and it was a creative thing. But I feel that it's being tarnished by blatant hackers in the leaderboards, Scopely's inability to launch a polished product that had a blatant glitch that could be abused or used advantage, or people just accidentally took advantage of it, which has totally compromised the leaderboards. And for me, I'm just so discouraged because I thought this event had a lot of opportunity, and there are a lot of good things I could say about the event. And for me, I'm no longer interested in placing in the top 500. Like, I really was like, ooh, I'm going to try hard and do well. But now I feel like, what's the point? Like, it's almost unreachable given this and the likelihood that they're not going to reset the leaderboard. So I'm just going to try to get my top 2,500 and I get my 6 stars and call it a day. Now let's go to the Agatha event. And I have some thoughts about this. This is a milestone event, and I've got some questions about it too. Magic has been in the air and recently, and Spellbinding events continue on April 21st, which is going to be Thursday, with the upcoming Witches Coven event. Go on a Darkhold witch hunt and recruit the powerful Agatha Harkness during this limited time event, which also features tons of rewards. Here how the spell works. Now, I'm very concerned and like I have a lot of doubts that this is going to be a good event. We're going to talk about that, but at the end of the day, we don't have all the details, right? Occult Hex Orb. Create your own portal to the realms of rewards by earning occult hex orb fragments from the arcane witchery milestone by battling in Blitz. So this is going to be a Blitz heavy event, which is also the reason why I feel like we didn't have our second Wong event. Typically the events are back to back. This week we had Proxima instead of Wong, and then maybe this is a 10-day event, and maybe on the last 3 days of the event, there will be a Wong Blitz. But I don't know if it's good to have a Blitz milestone event running at the same time as a new character release. I mean, but maybe that's the reason why they're not doing it. I don't know, but Cerebro did confirm that there is one coming, but it's just not now. No Wong Blitz next week, but it will be coming. So it's going to be a Blitz. Then you get orbs to then earn Agatha's characters, gold, and catalyst parts. Fine. Witch's Coven milestone. Summon points towards the Witch's Coven milestone by opening occult hex orbs. This main event milestone lasts 10 days and rewards Agatha Harkness character shards, silver and gold promotion credits, gold orb fragments, as well as teal, orange, and purple gear. And then this lastly is the part that potentially could be controversial, and we're strictly in speculation mode. We don't know how bad this is going to be. Spend power cores to earn points towards a 10-day milestone that rewards occult hex orb fragments, dark promotion credits, elite 6 credits, and Doctor Strange shards. So there's going to be some sort of this event that is spending power cores. We've had some really terrible events of this style ever since this Thanos giving event. And let me just say this. Personally, I'm a fan of an event being completable, but very grindy. Like someone has to grind and do, with a large roster, blitz 6 complete roster rotations a day to cap out all the milestones, or you spend money. And I feel like in the events in the past, they've mostly been set up that way. Do a lot of grinding. If you are a diehard grinder player, you can compete with the spenders. If you have a job and you don't have the time to do that, well, then you have the option of spending money. And then there'll be a third bucket of people that say, hey, this is too much work. I'm not going to spend money. And they will just do the game in their normal activity, and they will collect rewards. And bonus stuff is bonus stuff. The other thing that they've done recently, and I'm somewhat okay with it, is that there are milestones to unlock characters. And all the milestones that include character shards are technically reachable by blitzing and doing the normal gameplay in a free-to-play way, right? And then the last couple of milestones have kind of late-game rewards like Elite 16 orbs or something like that. And the only way to get to those is to spend money. And I'm okay with that. But the problem I have with events where you basically can't go all the way through the event, you get stuck on a milestone. There's no matter how much blitzing you do, you get stuck. And the only way to get to the good stuff, potentially even the character shards, is if you spend money, because then that's not an event. That is just an extreme, convoluted offer in disguise, and that involves not only spending, but playing a lot. Play a lot and spend. I really prefer the idea of it. Play a lot or spend and get the character shards. Anyways, that's my opinion on it. I can't hate on it really right now because we don't have all the details. But I suspect that, for me, I suspect the way that this is going to play out is that all of the milestones that include character shards should be reachable through grinding. And if that's the case, maybe that's the compromise. We'll see. Mojo's Mayhem. Don't touch the dial. Mojo's TV does still have a dial? I don't know. I remember a dial. Remember I have to get up off the couch to change the channel? And it was off. I remember where I grew up in South Dakota, we had, the airwaves, and we had 3 channels, and we had to go to the dial. Oh my God. And then my grandparents had a black and white TV that took like 10 minutes to turn on with the white dot, and then it turned on forever. Oh my God, I'm dating myself. I'm old as get out. The next action and reward pack season of Mojo's Mayhem is on the way, starting on April 22nd at 5 o'clock. Duke it in a real-time arena in the name of ratings turn. Tons of prizing, including season featured reward Polaris X Factor costume. Okay, I remember looking at that. That was pretty good. Similar to the preceding season, you'll be able to earn enough bits to unlock Polaris costume when you hit milestone 30. So don't forget to tune in. In the meantime, maybe think about donating your old dial-up TV to a museum. Thanks. Oof. Elite Store. Raise victory from the dead with the power of the red when Dr. Voodoo arrives in Elite Store on April 21st. Direct Red Star promotions for his Dark Hunter support are available in the Elite Store at this time using silver and gold promotion credits. Keep an eye out for the opportunity to power up your Dark Hunter team And a lot of people are asking about ISO 8 recommendations on the team. Wong is striker. Heartless Doctor Strange is raider, and the rest of them are skirmisher. So a lot of people are asking about Morgan Le Fay. Skirmisher, I think, is going to be the best way to go. And my goodness, if you have here it goes, a very large Wong, like a 6 red, 6 yellow, mirror matches are super annoying, and there's a lot of timeouts. And the size of your tank, the Wong, is going to make a big difference on these matches. Absolutely. Weekly events. For all the bonus events, filter your roster using the feature trait to find all eligible characters and their corresponding nodes. Alpha raids. So we're going to start the alpha raids on Monday. Biz Bloods. We got Swarm coming on the 18th. We got double drops on City Heroes. Don't forget 2 times 0 is still 0. Game Genie Blitz. So we got Minerva. So a lot of people, I think, were expecting Wong here on the 21st. And then we've got double drops on Skill Military. And then we've got the Flash event, which is the monthly event for training modules that requires Skill Military. Then we've got Block Party, which gives ability materials require City Heroes. So until next time, good luck, Commanders. So let me know what you think. If you're enjoying this Morgan Le Fay event and you see the upside to this event, let me know in the comment section. Or if this cheating, glitching, exploiting doesn't affect you, also leave me that comment. It really bothers me, but maybe it doesn't bother everybody. All right, guys, let me know what you think. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.